The sense we have from this Japanese research is that they literally can read people's dreams. Is there a screen somewhere with video while people are lying asleep so scientists can peer in?
Well, people are sleeping or nodding off inside a scanner in this study, and you measure their brain activity. And the question is, if you can find out what they're thinking about, what they're hallucinating during this early dream stages, and they find that they can actually, to some degree, read out what their dream contents are.
In what way do they read it out? If someone is seeing a house or a dog or a pretty girl, what are the scientists literally seeing? What are they working with?
So, first of all, they wake people after they've been dreaming, when they've just nodded off, and they ask them afterwards what they've been thinking about. So this is a stage where they kind of try and learn about what they were kind of thinking about. And then they download images from the internet, and these images are then they're exposed to these images, and they try and learn which patterns of brain activity are typical for certain thoughts, like thinking about animals, furniture, different categories of things. And then they work out which patterns of brain activity give away what they're thinking about, and they go back to the dream periods and they see that they can classify this pretty well.
That's astonishing. So this works with physical objects or landscape, presumably. Does it work with emotions? I mean, dreams are fantasies, they're nightmares, they're laden with emotion. Can they tell what people are thinking about, not just what they're seeing?
Well, this study is mainly focusing on the physical objects as dream contents, but we and other groups have shown that in principle it's possible also to read out of brain activity which emotional state a person is in. So there shouldn't be a principal boundary there.
Now, you have also been working in research along these lines, and let me ask you whether in your research or the research that we're now learning about from Japan, scientists can turn the whole thing around so that instead of reading what people are thinking about with their instruments, they can make people have these ideas with their instruments, do input rather than output.
Yeah, that's a fascinating but also slightly spooky idea if we can program people to have certain thoughts. You often see this in science fiction movies. To date, there is no way that this is possible. And the reason is that our thoughts are coded in spatial patterns of brain activity. It's not just one tiny place of the brain that corresponds to each different thought, but there's a whole pattern of activity that occurs when a person has a certain thought. And there's no technique available today that allows you to write a complicated spatial pattern of activity into the brain. So we don't have to worry that people can program us at night what to think about the next day.